Alright, check this out. You guys are back on the Hater World and I'm Blue Devil. What we have going on today is a video of young Dopey signing a deal with Mr. Criminal. But before we get into that video, if you guys are new to the Hater World, make sure you go over, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, like the video, and most importantly, leave me a comment down below and let me know if you guys like what I'm doing or whether you don't. And salute to all the subscribers. You guys already know nothing but love. But check this out. This video was sent to my Instagram at TheHaterWorld. If you don't follow me, make sure you do so. But other than that, also hit me up on Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook at TheHaterWorld. And all serious business inquiries, TheHaterWorld@gmail.com. But this video here is of young Dopey. If you don't know who young Dopey is, he once was on the same label as King Little G. Very good homies with King Lil G, even though some might say otherwise, and from the same area, right? I guess now he signed a deal with Crime Family ENT, which that is Mr. Criminal's record label. So we're going to see what's going on in this video here. But one last announcement, we're going live today at 7 p.m. between 7 and 7:30. We're going to go live. And we do got another piece of merch on the giveaway block. And remember, if you don't catch the live, what's going to happen is going to go into a members only. So you have to be a member to watch it after, the live ends. And we will be taking music requests. As long as they come with a super chat, we will be taking music requests. If not, then we'll just do a regular video reactions. All right. So with no further ado, let's go ahead and watch this video of young Dopey and get you guys the Southsider's reaction. Let's get it.
West. Good afternoon, everybody. Just picking up my little boy from school. All this morning I was catching some Z's because I've been all around.
Check this out. I would call young Dopey a underground Chicano rapper. That's just me though. You guys can call them whatever you want. But there's Chicano rappers that are like on the mainstream of Chicano rap. Yeah, Chicano rap does have a mainstream. And then you have like an underground scene. To me, young Dopey always been like an underground Chicano rapper. Why? Because he's always been like 1 foot in, 1 foot out of the streets and of Chicano rap. He's never been 100% devoted to Chicano rap, but he has been 100% devoted to the street life, So because you don't devote your time and effort all to Chicano rap, it sort of puts you in the underground scene. But let's go.
I'm in LA for the last 4 days, jumping from studio to studio, working with other dope artists and dropping track after track. So today I'm taking the day off, and gonna hang out with my family. But I woke up and seen my notifications blowing up, and I know y'all seen the great news, that young Dopey in the 6th block will be working side by side with Mr. Criminal.
So he said that young Dopey in the 6th block will be working side by side with Mr. Criminal. That don't officially mean you signed a deal or got a bag. It could be some kind of like distribution deal through Mr. Criminal. It could be like a partnership. It could be like a marketing advertisement type of deal. It could be many things. So let's press play and hopefully he elaborates on that.
Crime Family, So yesterday I was there and Criminal got to speak some words on camera. I was working, writing some music, so I couldn't really say what I wanted to say. But if you guys allow me some time so I could elaborate on that, just give me a minute, So I want y'all to know that throughout my whole career, my music career, I met a lot of dope artists that offered me great deals. I met with a lot of big labels, that offer me millions, and
check this out. Not to knock no homie, not to knock anybody's hustle, but he said he met with a bunch of, record labels in the past and they've offered him millions of dollars. Listen, I can't tell you if that's true or not, and anybody watching probably couldn't tell you if it's true or not. But if you ask me if I believe that, I'll tell you no, I don't believe that. What I do believe is that maybe they did tell him that, they foresee millions in his future, and that, he's such a talented artist, in which he is, that, he could bring in the M's, the millions, right? Bring in the bag. But did they offer him $1 million is the question. And no, I don't believe that. His deal could be worth $1 million, but to actually hand over a check for $1 million, I don't believe that. So I think he probably said that in the wrong way, right? But again, could be true. We don't know.
And great opportunities to work next to big artists, but to me it was never about the money, to me it's integrity and respect and the way people welcome you is the biggest part, so just know that I could be stubborn, I could be very prideful, but it's because I protect my assets, I protect everything that I work hard for. So definitely the 6th Block and West Haven and the brands that I've built and created, I want it next to something that's for me the same, so Mr. Criminal and the Crime Family, they do not put me under them, they do not put me in their shadows. If anything, they welcome me with open arms like a brother, and they treat me like family, so
this is what he's saying, okay? And this is why I think a lot of Chicano rappers fail. Okay, again, these are just my 2 cents. You don't like them, click the fuck off, right? He's saying that for him, it was never about money, right? It's always been about integrity, respect, loyalty. The same mumbo jumbo we hear in every gangster movie. The same mumbo jumbo that we learn coming up in the streets. The same mumbo jumbo that we live by. And at the end, it all becomes false and lies, okay? You yourself can have integrity, respect, loyalty, honor, whatever the fuck, right? Yeah, you yourself. But that doesn't mean that the next man is going to hold those same morals you hold, right? So what young Dopey is trying to say is that he neglected and denied a lot of deals because he felt there was no integrity, at these other record labels. So now Mr. Criminal doesn't put young Dopey in the back, the back burner at the back, doesn't consider him an artist, but considers more of him of a partner. Like, look, instead of you being a rapper on my label, let's roll side by side and both run your label and my label, together. Therefore, saying that Mr. Criminal maybe didn't give him a big bag, but comes with integrity, honor, loyalty, the whole works. The reason I really down talk that is because at the end of the day, young Dopey seems like an honorable dude, right? He seems like a dude that has loyalty. He seems like a respectable dude, because I don't know him personally, right? But this is the music game, the rap game. This is the reason why rappers fail, because they want loyalty, respect, instead of wanting the bag. At the end of the day, in the music game, everybody will turn on you. Everybody. We seen what happened with Adam 22 and House Phone. He fucking got he exposed House Phone for 40,000 views, right? So you can go into this game saying I'm only gonna sign to somebody that has loyalty, respect, all this bullshit, right? And the deal might never come. But when the deal does come, you gave it your all, and at the end of the day, somebody snaked you out for a few $1,000, or they snaked you out for some better artist, or they put you on the back burner for the new artist. So I say all that to say this: fuck all that loyalty, respect, bullshit. If the bag is right, do what you gotta do. Get your bag and then leave the situation, right? And then build your own shit with the money you got from them. But there's a lot of cats out there that do not want to sign with certain people because they don't want to sign to certain people or certain labels because of the baggage that label carries, right? But I look at it like this: it shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter. Like, as long as it's not no dirty situation like RAPE or child, and those kind of charges, and it's just like some street grimy shit. Who gives a fuck? Get your bag, do your thing, complete your fucking deal, and get out and start your own shit. And then you put your homies on, and put everybody else around you. You don't know how many rappers I know back in the day that would say the same shit. Oh, I ain't gonna do music with that fool because he's so and so. Is he a rat? Nah. Oh, but I've heard this about him. But is it confirmed? Nah, but still, I just don't want to be around it. Fool, that rapper can catapult you to where you need to be, so then you can put your homies on. Like, you so fucking focused and worried about the street shit when this is music. Ain't nobody really street in this shit. And the ones that are street in this shit are broke as fuck. You feel me? Because they're too worried about that. There's only a very few homies that are with a business that get a paycheck from rap. Facts. The rest that get a paycheck from rap, or the rest that rap, are just that, rappers. I could probably count on my fingers how many solid ones are in the Chicano rap game that actually get paid. But salute to Young Dopey, because he doesn't want to associate with anything that isn't, solid, But sometimes you got to think of yourself. You got to think of your future. You got to think of what you can do. Even if you got to sacrifice and be around some lame motherfuckers just for a little bit to get a bag. You feel me? But let's go.
When I raise my 6-block flag, they don't put it behind them. They put it beside them. You know what I'm saying? And Mr. Criminal is a legend. And he doesn't have to do that. But he definitely...
See, you ask me, what the fuck does that matter? And no disrespect to Young Dopey, no disrespect to Criminal. I don't give a fuck where you put my flag as long as you cut the check. As long as you cut the check. Facts. And it ain't about being disrespected or being this or being that. Because if check it out, even bosses get checks cut to them, right? So Young Dopey might be a boss, right? But he feels that if Criminal puts him behind him, that it lowers his self-esteem of not being a boss. But it don't matter. Like, I'm a boss, right? I'm a boss for my business, for my own personal business. I'm a boss for my shit that I got going on here. And if somebody were to call me and say, hey, fool, I got a check for you, I want you to come work for me, blah, blah, blah. Hey, if the money is right and it makes sense, I'm going to do it. Because I'm a businessman. It don't matter if they put me in the back or put me there or here. As long as I can get that bread to advance what I got going on over here, I'm going to do it. As long as there's no dirty business, I'm going to do it. But a lot of people are too prideful to be able to say, oh, I'm an employee. Or that guy cuts my check. We all got to start somewhere. And then we got to start at the bottom to work our way up, to put our own people on. That's what you got to do. So motherfuckers need to stop being so prideful. Let's go.
And he puts me beside him, and that's why we're becoming great business partners, And also, the streets do talk. His camp is respected out here, and I definitely go the 6-block, definitely roll with somebody like that, And we definitely do our homework. We ain't trying to mess with just anybody that thinks that they're better than the program. Or
salute to Crime Family ENT. They doing their thing. They come from the high power, label. They come from underneath high power. High power's up here, and then you got Crime Family, and then you got everything else. It's like a family tree. It's a high power family tree. So shout out to Capone. He made all this happen, believe it or not. Of course, without Mr. Criminal's hard work, it wouldn't be possible as well. But, but like he said, we just don't want to roll with anybody. We're trying to do our homework, etc., etc. But at the end of the day, bro, in the music game, the way that the homies are, one penny short, and it's a problem. A lot of homies don't understand business. Unforeseen things may happen, and it's a problem. So hopefully this turns out well. But let's keep going.
Or that they're better than everybody else. Definitely Mr. Criminal and Big Tamps and all of them. They're very humble individuals, very easy to work with, and passionate about their work. So I do not mind having my brand and my talent and side by side with them, you know. So just know I wanted to share that with y'all. You know, that's what leaders are about, you know. And Criminal is a legend and also a great leader, you know. And I big salute to you, bro. You know, thank you. And I told you, man, that's greater than money, you know. So the 6 Block Crime Family album will be coming, collaboration. That does not mean that the 6 Block, West Haven, and my team will not be conducting our other projects we got going on, all the other artists.
All right, I'm gonna just break this down very simple because I'm pretty sure I know what he did. He didn't sign a deal with Criminal. Criminal didn't give him no money. They did like some kind of partnership where they'll drop albums together and probably break bread on their earnings. You know, he's still gonna drop his music for his label, West Haven and 6 Block, and nobody's gonna take that. Because a lot of times when you sign out here to another Chicano rapper, anything you drop belongs to them. So, you know, whatever music he would drop, if he would have signed a deal with Criminal, whatever this fool drops, no matter what the hell it is, it would be property of Crime Fam. So obviously by being side by side with Crime Fam, it's more of a like Criminal got this Mr. Young Dopey and the 6 Block to run side by side, you know. So whenever you see Crime Fam, you see 6 Block. Whenever you see 6 Block, you see Crime Fam. You know, it's homies helping homies, which is the righteous thing to do. So salute to both of them. But he said that, you know, being alongside of somebody like Mr. Criminal is worth more than money, and that I think that is wrong. Listen, at the end of the day, Mr. Criminal might be legendary. Mr. Criminal might be a great businessman. He might have a label that's out there making moves and making noise, but you can't pay your rent, your bills with that. Yeah, that can help you catapult you to the top, but what if it don't? If it don't, you done wasted your time, your effort, and your grind, right? You gotta secure the bag, even if it's a small bag, you know. But it is what it is. Salute to Young Dopey for doing this thing and moving out here the way that he should. Salute to Mr. Criminal and Crime Fam. And at the end of the day, listen, don't pay no mind to me. I'm only telling you guys what I can dissect from this video. You know, a lot of people might take it as hate, but so be it. I don't give a shit. But once again, I'm going to kill this video. We're laying, call it a day. Salute to everybody in this video. It's great to see homies helping homies, and it's great to see homies moving to the top. You know, but I do see that Young Dopey has 105,000 subscribers. I don't want to sit here and tell people what to do, but you could do a lot of things with that 105,000 subscribers. Big things, you know. Like King Lil G said, sometimes you need a PR to tell you how to move. Sometimes you need somebody to be like a manager. Do this, and this, because I can already envision how many things you can do with 105,000 subscribers that'll probably put you like right up there with Mr. Criminal as far as like making noise and shit, you know, business wise as well. That's a lot of eyes watching you. But, you know, every man for himself. Salute to the homies. Once again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Catch me on the live at between 7 and 7:30 p.m. tonight. And other than that, we got some merch we're gonna give away. And that's it. So, I'm Blue Devil. This has been a TheHaterWorld production. And we out.